Hey everyone, I'm here today with a cleaning video. We rent currently a I think it's 60s house, so it's kind of old. And we're trying to, little by little, do like renter-friendly home updates and cleaning videos, things like that. But today, I just had a mess. My kids were out for fall break, and this is kind of the aftermath of all of that. So, I'm gonna be cleaning that up. So, if you want to see that, just keep watching. Thank you. Okay, so I think it goes without saying that I'm not the usual YouTube mom that you're gonna see. Like right now, I didn't realize that lipstick was gonna be that dark, so I'm kind of looking like old girl off of Hocus Pocus, like the chubby sister. But not just today. I look like that all the time. So that's a heads up too. Also, right here, I'm just, getting things ready. I'm putting away the dishes that were already cleaned from last night, and I'm about to get working on the dishes from last night's dinner. I really want to be one of those people that's able to clean their kitchen immediately after meals, and I try my best, but I'm not. I have 4 kids. It's not an excuse, but it's a reason. So by the time that comes around, I'm just exhausted, and I kind of prioritize sleep over a clean kitchen every single night, but I'm trying to get better with that. Also, I hate the dishes. Just, there's few things in housekeeping that I absolutely hate, and the dishes is one of them. So I'll have times where they build up on me. But anyway, that's not this time. I actually did keep up. Like I said, all that's left is those dinner dishes from last night, and I think a bowl or a cup or two that always tends to float around this house. I don't know. I swear my dishes grow legs and walk, because I'll find them in the oddest places. But anyway, just getting those put away, and then in a second I will explain the sink situation. Okay, so this is the sink situation. Now, like I said, this is an old house, and when we moved in, the sink looked even worse than what it looks now. I've used bleach on it. I had a scrub daddy at some point in the power paste, and neither one of those things took the scratching off. So I'm thinking what we're gonna have to do. The landlord is pretty cool about us because it's so old. Like, there's clearly problems. He's okay if we can fix things, and make them look presentable, which is a nice freedom to have. So I'm thinking what we're going to do a little bit further down the line is we're going to try and refinish the porcelain that's on the sink so that it looks a little nicer and it's not quite so scratched up and stained, because it looks absolutely awful. Like, I'm not even going to lie about it. This is like YouTube or videos in general have a good or bad habit, I guess, how you look at it, of blowing out colors and everything, so things will look cleaner or paler than what they are, and this shows up dark even on video. So it's bad. It's really bad. Okay, also for this particular pot, I don't know if you're really supposed to use a steel wool thing on it, but I did because I cooked rice and gravy the other night and it stuck. It was not coming off. I think, yeah, that's where I give up and I realized that it's going to take some muscle to get that off. Anyways, I don't suggest doing that because I honestly don't know if that's going to ruin your pan. This one, the lid is already kind of chipped, so it is what it is, but it's an enameled cast iron. Hoping here in the future to replace all of my dishes to the enameled cast iron because the flame from our gas stove is like eating up the pots and pans. So if you know a good high quality but also affordable set, because we're going to be real here, let me know in the comments so that I can go and get one, because it's, if you can tell the bottom of the other pans, especially that small red frying pan, like it was ate up, like it was black. Okay, so I'm just about finished up with this sink. That's about as good as I can get it. I've scrubbed it. I used a steel wool on it, which I know was never... A porcelain sink should not be cleaned with steel wool in the first place. It's very abrasive, and it's going to scratch it, but like I said, it was scratched anyway. It's almost done, and finally it seems like it takes forever. I always try to start with the dishes because that's the worst for me. Like I said, I don't like doing the dishes, but there's also something about having all the dishes out of the sink that makes me feel like I've actually made progress on the kitchen. So also, I would like to apologize if like small details bother you, because my sink liners, that's a small detail to, like, in the grand scheme of things, that's a small detail, but those holes don't line up, and it irritates me every time I look in there, so I'm sorry. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in with some bleach spray around the sink. If you are like me and you didn't know for a little bit how to get those stains out of the counter, like I would use multi-purpose sprays and everything and it just wouldn't touch them, bleach spray will bring them out. Sometimes you might have to do that more than once to get the stains to come up. I think I do this like coffee. It was coffee. I spilled coffee by the sink. I had to do it twice for it to lift, but it will take it out. Okay, so when I was going back looking through all of the stuff that I had recorded, I realized that I never recorded me cleaning the stove. I used a little bit of method degreaser on it. It tends to work pretty well for me. At least I haven't had an issue with it yet. And everything came up and it's clean. So I forgot it, but I did clean it. Okay, if you stuck around this long to see me get through all of those dishes and start sweeping and mopping the floor, I want to say thank you. I know I'm not really the kind of mom YouTuber you see out there. Like, clearly I'm not super tiny. I know I can say, well, I've had 4 children, but let's be honest, I didn't eat them. I know exactly what I look like. And I know my house isn't like monochromatic, super modern, everything's white, pristine. Not everybody lives like that. We don't live like that. We're middle class people, I would say. And I just kind of wanted to show what real homes look like. What not okay, those are real homes, but like a majority of people's home do not look like that, and we just don't have a whole lot of representation out there. Just like real mess. I've watched several cleaning videos and it's like 2 cups and a plate is not dirty to me. Just like my kitchen for myself personally was not that bad. It's not that good, but it wasn't that bad. I've definitely seen my stuff worse. So if you're into these kind of videos, I really want to post more of them, cleaning different rooms of my house, and also, like I said, going through room by room. I want to do like renter friendly updates to it, contact paper, kind of transform the whole house little by little while we're still living in it. The goal ultimately would be to buy our own house, or to buy this house even and do more to it, but just don't know when or if that's going to happen. But if this is the kind of thing you'd like to see, let me know. Okay, so this is everything finished. It took me about an hour. If this is the kind of video you want to see, let me know and I'll make sure to post more of them. Thank you for watching.